souvenirs. Wow, that was super nerdy of me. You're welcome. This actually is not mine. It is my son Asher's, and he got Professor Snape's wand, and it's the interactive wand. And he had a really good time with this at Universal. But I thought I would just start with that because, like I said, I'm a nerd. I did not get a wand. Both of my sons did. My other son, Riley, though, he didn't get an interactive one. He got one of the other ones. And I can't even remember whose it is. But, okay. So, we are about to get into some birthday presents and souvenirs. I was at Universal. We were at Universal on my birthday. Like, actually on my birthday. And, I'm like, it was so much fun. So let's just get into this. So first I will show you a couple things that I got for my birthday before we went. My husband gave me a gift card to Starbucks. We knew the resort we were staying in had a Starbucks in it. And so that was cute and fun. He also got me this, these K-Cups. They are honey and Madagascar vanilla. Okay, that sounds delicious, so I'm excited about those. Have not busted those open yet. And then he also got me this whole set of Beatles polishes that I have the whole Beatles kit, like the lamp and all that I got for Christmas. I don't have it on right now. I'm actually going to do my nails probably today. But if you saw in some previous videos just recently, I had bright pink nails. That was from this. My toes are actually that color, but I'm not going to stick my foot up here and show you. And but yeah, so 20 different gel polish colors. So that was super fun to be able to do my nails right before we left with new fun bright colors. So that was awesome. And then on to the next thing. I'm going to try to do this in order. So on our way down to Orlando, we live in Michigan, we drove. When we got to Orlando, we went to a Walmart to grab some things for our family suite that we had at the resort. And because we knew we had a, we knew we had a refrigerator and a microwave and, you know, sink area, all that good stuff, coffee maker, blah, blah, you know, the typical stuff. And so we wanted to grab a few things and snacks and stuff that we could have in the morning before we went to the parks and stuff like that. So when we were there, my son, I'm not sure if Asher or Riley spotted it, but whatever the case may be, they both were insistent that I get part of this collection. And so it is the Wet n Wild with SpongeBob. So, you know, a little collection going on here. Selection, I almost said. Nautical Nonsense is the palette. So it looks like this. I actually have it on my eyes today. I just got home from work. And it's the only makeup I have on is on my eyes today. So I just put like green underneath. It's a very, very simple look. But so these are the shades. So it has been used. You are actually going to see a video coming up probably next that is going to feature two looks from this palette that are different than the one that I have on right now. So yeah, they insisted that I had to have this and that it would be a souvenir from our trip. So who am I to argue with my kids like forcing me to buy makeup basically? Well, I didn't buy it, my husband got it for me, but you know what I mean. Our money's the same, you know what I mean. But and then I also picked up this Gary sponge and brush cleaner. So it's just a little bar in there. Actually, it looks like this. I already opened it up in the other video, but yeah, it's got like a nice smell. I like it. But yeah, so those were my first souvenirs, if you will. And then on my actual birthday, in the resort we were staying at, we went to customer service and they gave me it's my birthday button, super cute, that I wore at the park all day. And all of the staff, everybody tells you happy birthday, and they like announce it on things. If you're like walking through City Walk and they see you, they'll announce it. If like we were going on the Fast and Furious ride and a guy was like on a microphone saying stuff, and so he's like, and it's your birthday, and he's like, how nice, you're spending it in a garage, because it's like you're in a garage in the for the Fast and Furious thing kind of thing. Just it made it really fun because everyone was saying it, and then you know, just people who are also just in the park would say happy birthday, and it was just really fun. It was a really special, fun day. So that was awesome. And yeah. Oh, and I meant to mention, I'm going to go ahead and show over here. See it? See it? That is a birthday present for my sister, Delyn. Super cute. I love that little pot. It's sitting in my front window. And yeah, so I wanted to show that too. And I had mentioned before, I'm like, well, I'm just showing a few birthday present things because I have not been with my mom and stuff. They've been on vacation. Like some of us, we get together after and kind of do a big birthday because collectively, my mom, my one sister, my one niece, and I all have birthdays in March and April. And so we kind of get together and do like a little birthday-ish thing then. So or, you know, once my parents are back from vacation. But so we went into the parks, and after we rode the Mummy, Revenge of the Mummy, I think it was called. My hair's doing something crazy. In the gift shop, when you walked out, I was like, oh, I have always wanted harem pants. I don't know why. I just always have. But I'm like, I actually said, I think it was last spring or summer. It was like spring, I remember. I had said to my friend Anne, I was like, I love harem pants, but I feel like I'd look like a dork in them. And she's like, no, you wouldn't. And she's like, you wear like funky stuff like that, you wouldn't look like a dork in them. And I still had never gotten any. Well, you would think being at Universal would be crazy expensive, but I went and looked and they were only $25. And so my husband was like, just get them, like it's your birthday and it's something that you've wanted. But so I chose, they had ones that were like red, pink, maroon kind of color, but I tend to gravitate toward those kind of colors. So I decided to go for this color scheme. So the top has on the front like this pleated, the back is stretchy because they're one size kind of thing, you know, and then they look like this. So of course they have the major like drop crotch because they're harem pants, and they gather at the bottom. So I am super excited to try these out. I'm like, even if they look ridiculous on me and I just wear them around the house or something, that's totally fine. But I was really excited to get them. So that was something that I got on my actual birthday at Universal. And then we got back to the hotel that evening, and we were going to be going back to Universal City Walk for my birthday dinner, but we had a little time in between and we were pooped. And so we had gotten back into the hotel. We were just kind of relaxing for a minute, and my son Riley was like, hey mom, put your shoes on and come with me. And I was like, what? And he's like, get your shoes on, come on. And I'm like, okay. So I went with him. Well, he took me down to the gift shop and wanted me to pick out some things that I would like for my birthday, which I thought was so sweet. And so I ended up getting something that I had already been looking at and kind of knew I was going to end up wanting to get on this trip. I was at least hoping to get it. And so, as you may know, we like to do ornaments and mugs from places that we go as our souvenirs. And as with a lot of people who like Harry Potter, the Marauders map is one of my favorite things about it. And so I had seen this mug. It is, I hope you can see, it's like textured, like it bumps out. So there's Hogwarts there. And then on the back it says, I solemnly swear that I am up to no good. Of course, how could it not, with the little footprints? And I like to, on the bottom it says the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. And it says Universal Studios underneath there. But so that I thought was the perfect mug to have for, and these words are bumped out too. I don't know if you can see that. It's just a really cool mug, and it's pretty big, and I'm so happy to have it. I love it. And he also got me this Hogwarts alumni keychain, yay! Which also has the Wizarding World of Harry Potter Universal Studios on there. So I am so excited to put this on my keys. Oh, put it the right way. So it looks so cute. I love it. And so yeah, that was my birthday present for my son Riley, which is so incredibly sweet. So I will treasure those things for sure. That was such a fun surprise that he just did that. My husband didn't know what he was doing or anything. He's like, I wondered where you guys went, like what you were doing, whatever. And I'm like, yeah, he took me to buy me presents for my birthday at the gift shop. So that was super cute. Aw, I forgot down in this bag is my happy birthday sign that my husband put up for me. While I was in the shower in the morning of my birthday, they blew up a bunch of balloons and hung up this happy birthday sign in our hotel room. So to celebrate my birthday. So when I got out of the shower and walked out into the like living room part, I was like, oh my gosh, it was so cute. I will actually put a picture up here of me and like the balloons are around me and you can see the sign and stuff. Like seriously, my family is so amazing. My husband is so thoughtful and my kids are so awesome. I'm so blessed. I love them so much. So anyway, at the Starbucks in the resort we were at, I had to, this is the Been There series, which I think that's so cute. And I love the way these boxes are. And they had mugs that were just like Orlando and stuff like that, and Florida and whatever. But this one, we missed it the first time we were looking because we were like, I mean, cool, but I don't really want an Orlando, Florida mug. That wasn't really what I was going through it for. But then when we saw this one, like, I don't know what made me walk back over to them and look, but I was like, oh, look at this. And my husband's like, yeah, I think we need to get that. So, here's what it looks like. So it says Universal Orlando Resort, which is awesome. And then it has Islands of Adventure, which is where my absolute favorite ride was. Oh my goodness. Hagrid's Magical Motorbike. It's like this big long name, but best ride. If you go there, you have to ride that ride. I wish the lines hadn't been so long. We got there right in the morning with our early access pass and still stood in line for 2 hours. I mean, and we went straight back to it. And it was full for the rest of the day. No one could get on it. I mean, besides because they do virtual passes, but that filled up. And so we couldn't get back on it again. But if you go there, you have to go. So that's at Islands of Adventure. So that's more of like the theme park or thrill park, you know, like roller coasters and stuff. They have like the bigger of that stuff. And then oh yeah, there's Reign of Kong. We went on that too. And then let's see, this is showing you, so it just kind of showing you like the arch that you walk through and that kind of stuff. And then Volcano Bay is the water park. We did that 2 days. That was so much fun. I absolutely loved the water park. We kept talking about it. My husband is not a water person. He does not like water. He's like, hates the beach, hates pools. He doesn't like anything to do with water like that. And he had so much fun. He was in the wave pool with us like crazy. There's this, there's like a lazy river that you can go on in tubes, or there's a faster river that you have to wear like life jackets when you go down it. And like we would be in that both days, like a ton of time. My kids loved that part. My kids, when I say that, it sounds like they're young. They're almost 19 and 15, but we had so much fun at the water park. So Volcano Bay. And then over here, oh, I like how they show a little Starbucks cup and a pretzel. And then you see Universal City Walk, which is like the restaurants and shops and stuff like that. Similar to like what a Disney Springs would be, something like that. So I love, look at how the inside is blue and just that peach and blue. It's such a good color scheme on this mug. Yeah. So super awesome. So happy to have that. So the next thing I ended up getting is hilarious, but my husband agreed. It just seemed like I needed to have it, and it's going to end up being in my background because we were over in the little SpongeBob world at Universal, and I had to get this burger, which obviously is a Krusty Krab, but, or it's a Krabby Patty from Krusty Krab, and so it says the Krusty Krab special, but it's this big old burger with all the fixins, looking amazing. It's even got sesame seeds on top, and I love that it says this on the bottom, so you know where it's from, and SpongeBob, yay. But what I'm gonna do, instead of having this hanging out here, I'm actually gonna attach a bow to it, so it's like a Glamburger. So that will end up being back here sometimes, you know, with a bow on it, and being my happy little burger in the back of my videos. But I just thought it was so stinking cute, and my husband was like, yeah, that's pretty cool, you should get that. And then I also got that day, I love this Hogwarts alumni. It's a long sleeve tee. It's like long too, so I can probably wear it like with leggings or something. But I loved the colors, and hello, Hogwarts alumni, yeah. I'm such a nerd about the Harry Potter. And my husband just bought me like the set of the books. Actually just yesterday. Today is April 28th. We got back from Florida on the 18th, or back from our trip. But yeah, I'm just now sitting down to do this, which I'm glad, because now I can start using my stuff. But it was just like, you know how life is, you know how it goes. All right, and the last thing I got that day, which was on my birthday, was I had to get what am I trying to say? An ornament. Ugh. I said and that threw me off. An ornament. And so I had been looking at several different ones, and I ended up choosing this one, which is Hogwarts, and like a snow globe kind of looking thing. And then says the Wizarding World of Harry Potter, Universal Studios. So yeah, so that will be super cute on our Christmas tree this year, and that will be our thing. We love to have ornaments from places so that it's every year when you're putting up your tree, it's filled with memories. And so it's things that you talk about, like, remember when we did this? Remember when we went there? Remember, like that? I just love that so much. And so then, what's next? So the next things I got were these reusable bags, because the small one was $3 and the big one was $5. And I was like, I use stuff like this all the time. So I decided I would just go ahead and pick them up. So looks like that. And this is the big one, which had all my stuff in it. And so yeah, $3 and $5 at Universal Studios for reusable bags. I thought was pretty impressive because I expected them to be much more. And then I'm really excited about this. This is the last thing. Yes. Someday, my friends, when I have a beauty room, it is going to be filled with all fun things. It's going to be mismatch. I mean, I'll have like kind of probably plain or just pretty behind me that I can change out, but the room itself is going to be my beauty room, my closet, my happy place. And so I want it to be filled with all things that make me happy. And you've seen some things that I've showed in different hauls that are like cutesy funny kind of things and stuff like that will be in there. There's a Dolly Parton thing I keep looking at that I think will eventually end up in there, but I don't have it yet, so I just have dreams of what that room will be. And this needed to be in there, so of course, of course that needs to be in there. So that was the last thing that I got, which actually this was $19. And I mean, I know you can get, like if you go to Hobby Lobby or something, to get this type of a thing is not nearly that much, but again, at a theme park like that, like I'm surprised that it was that much. So yeah, so I got some Harry Potter stuff. I could have gotten so much more. There were so many things, but also didn't want to go crazy. And there's stuff that I knew like I can go online and get, or even like from Poshmark and stuff. So yeah, so that is my little souvenir haul from our trip to Universal. Hey guys, I'm here editing and realized that I did not show you my present from my youngest son Asher, because it was hanging down in the hallway with my stuff for work because I've been wearing it to work. So I wanted to show you because I'm like, oh my gosh, as I'm watching this, I'm like, I don't have that in there. So he got me a Hogwarts mask. So here, I'll try it on for you and show you to give you the full effect. So I've been wearing it to work. No one's even called me a dork yet for my Harry Potter mask, but so there is my Hogwarts mask that my son Asher got me. So yeah, I thought it was awesome. I was like, you know what, I was looking at him thinking I might want one. He's like, Mom, I'll get you that for your birthday, because he has been doing a little dog sitting, and so yeah, he wanted to use some of his money to get me a little present, so it makes it extra special. All right, back to it. I just wanted to share with you guys what I got while I was there, and all things that I'm very excited about. I wouldn't just spend money on something just to do it. And like I said, both of my kids got wands. And I think that's the only things that they got while we were down there. Like we didn't like go crazy, like just randomly buying a bunch of stuff. Oh, Asher bought himself some sunglasses, but that's not, I mean, I guess it could be a souvenir. But yeah, other than that, like pretty much this is it. And we just enjoyed fun like food things, dessert things and stuff like that was kind of like what we put money toward. And so yeah, it was such a fun trip, so many amazing memories. We loved it so much. The only thing that would have made it better is if my oldest son could have been there with us too, but he gets to go to Florida with his girlfriend and her family next month, so I'm excited for them too. So he just couldn't take all that work off, being an adult. It's not all it's cracked up to be, right? But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what I got, and yeah, I will talk to you very soon. Stay tuned for the SpongeBob 2 looks, 1 palette. Get a little, nautical nonsense. I had it upside down. Nonsensical. Surprise. All right, talk to you guys soon. Bye.